Okay, so in the last video, I told you about myself, and in this video, you're actually going to meet someone else who's going to join us for the duration of this video series. I'll tell you a little bit about who she is, but first I'll tell you why I'm introducing her. So when I first started writing my first resumes and cover letters, I didn't really have that much experience. I had jobs doing things like bagging groceries in grocery stores and pushing carts around parking lots, working at a movie theater. I also worked at a bookstore and a music store. And when I was applying for my first jobs, I felt very nervous because I was embarrassed at my lack of experience. After all, how could I go work in an office environment when I had never worked in an office environment before? And so what I'm going to do throughout this series is use this woman, Jin Hye, as an example of how even if you feel like you don't have really great professional experience, with jobs and experiences that anyone can get, you can actually write a really convincing job application, resume, and cover letter. And so I'm going to use Jin Hye as an example so that you, no matter where you are in your career, probably have as much or more experience than she does, and so that you can see that even you can write these materials really well. So, who is Jin Hye? Like most Koreans, she probably worked very hard in school, but unfortunately didn't get the best grades, and so she can't get by just based on her test scores. So she has to really emphasize the non-quantitative elements of why she would be a great employee. In addition to that, as many people have experienced, she had to stay home and take care of her brothers and sisters because her parents were ill, and so she didn't get to go to college. But she did do some volunteering, and she's worked at jobs like at a coffee shop. And so the point is, if Jin Hye, you'll see, will be able to write an amazing application, and you probably have even more experience than she does. So don't worry. I know it can be intimidating at first, but believe me, with the right strategies, almost anyone can write an excellent application. So just take a breath, and actually our first assignment is coming up next, so I hope you've been listening carefully. All right, see you then.